I don't know. What do you want? How long do you think generally this will take? And how long do you want it to be on the stream? So would cutting it up be better? So that way you can just kind of show the next process, or do you think cutting it will look nice?
I mean, I was thinking about doing this all the way in there, and then just marinating it, and then taking that and putting it, and then cutting it, or cutting it now.
Yeah, I'd say cut it and then marinate it.
Cut it and then marinate it?
I don't know. I'm just talking out of my ass. Do I have access to the mouse again?
Yeah. Go ahead and hit transition.
I don't have access to the mouse. No. I'm sorry. I swear I'm not tech dumb. It's just. Oh, it's back. Stop. Okay, but shouldn't you be over there?
Yeah, let me change that.
Oh, you just zoomed in. Okay. Stop kissing me, you dirty girl. Go a little to the right. Because it's balancing the balance. Wait until the balance goes away. Okay. It took a little while last time, that's why. I'm in transition.
And it's time for another cooking while intoxicated. Gotta crack open the first PBR. Oh, that makes things better. I got a glare on that thing. That makes it better. Let's see how it looks. There's always a little bit of a delay on here, so I like it dark anyway, so we'll be all right. I am making some Asian-inspired tacos. Made these for a friend's wedding before, but I did it on the smoker, so it was a little different. But I'm gonna marinate some skirt steak, and then I'm gonna make a little red onion nectarine pineapple slaw, and then salsa, whatever you want to call it. And then we're going to fry up this meat and make some tacos. So I might pickle some onion too. I haven't decided. We may do a quick pickle just to see where I'm at. So we're going to get started. And I'm going to make a cantarito today. Thought about using the new añejo I got. But I'll probably just use the reposado, because like, this is good shit. I've never seen the añejo and the ocho before, but I got it now. Pick it up. There's only 2 bottles at the liquor store, so I had to grab one while I could. And for our Cantarito, we're going to do a little G4 reposado. I might throw some Ocho in there too, but I haven't decided yet. Alright, first we're going to slice up this steak and get it marinating. So, we've got some, a little under a pound here of skirt steak from the good old Whole Foods. They didn't have hanger steak, which I would have preferred, but if you know anything about making tacos, skirt steak is the way to go. Maybe should have got more, I don't know. We're just going to slice it up into some chunks. Make them a little smaller. Let's just do that. Cut it into some slices first. Just like Ann Burrell says, slices, sticks, and dices. Rest in peace. She was awesome. Just looking up and died. Got to love the fattiness of this skirt steak. That's where that flavor is. Actually, I think I want to start some shit. I'm not even drunk yet, and I want to start some shit. I'm going to start calling out Fancy Chef. This motherfucker pisses me off so much. Like, I can't tell if it's real or not, but like, I'm gonna challenge him to a cooking stream off and have y'all vote on who can actually fucking cook. That dude, seriously, he just like walks around restaurants and hotels filming himself saying, book me now. He can't cook for shit. But yeah, I think it would be fun to have a throwdown. I always want to do one of those cooking shows, you know, like Master Chef or something like that, but I just don't think I could deal with it. I don't think I could deal with the fucking stress and anxiety of Gordon Ramsay yelling at me. If they were still doing Worst Cooks in America, I would just like fake that I didn't know how to cook, and I'd go on there. And then they'd be like, holy shit. What an improvement. And I'd be like, damn right. I think I would get found out though. And I don't know who's meaner, Alton Brown or Gordon Ramsay, but they're both kind of assholes. Decided on Friday evening, carpooling up with some people, some friends up to Chicago, even though I hate the fucking city of Chicago. Yeah, fuck Chicago. Sorry if you're from there, move. But yeah, I'm gonna go up to Chicago and see the Addicts and the Casualties, which I'm not really too excited for the Casualties because, you know, I liked them when I was 14, and then I was like, oh, there's much better music out there. But it'd be cool to see them. Really excited for the Addicts though. Every time they've come through Indy, I have been not available, so I haven't seen them before. And I'm excited about it. I'm glad they could get in. I know for a little bit there was talk that they might not be able to make this tour because of the immigration stuff and visas and all that shit because they're from England. I don't have a very good track record with English bands. If you know, you know. I think it's raining out there. I think I hear it raining. I need to put on some music, but I know if I put it on loud, it's going to fuck up the stream and mute me. I don't really want to be muted, so I have to figure out. Maybe I can turn it low enough that I can hear it, and I don't know. We'll figure it out. We're almost done chopping the steak up, though, so that is a good sign, because I'm fucking starving. I'm going to chop this rest of this up, and then we are going to make ourselves a cantarito. Oh yeah, it's definitely raining out there. Or somebody's got a hose and is spraying my window every once in a while. That'd be fucked up. I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? Thanks for the rain sounds. But, can you not? See, it sounds like it's about to storm. Ugh, cutting this up is just making me hungrier and hungrier. I've never done this with adding the nectarine to the salsa, slaw, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I just had nectarines and I thought it might be good. It was good on my, what I cooked the other day with it. I don't fucking remember. Oh, it was red snapper, that's right. Red snapper. I like the red snapper. I think it's a very good tasting fish. Kind of a pain in the ass to cook though. I mean that's the first time I've ever cooked it. Had it in restaurants, but it turned out okay. I just wish I would have got a better sear on it. But I know for next time. I had to get the whole fucking fish and shout out to Whole Foods for like filleting it for me because I didn't want to mess with it. I'm not even sure where my fish fillet knife is. So I'm pretty sure it's in the tackle box somewhere. Guess what? Don't have to use it though. Whole Foods did it. So they cut it up for me. 2 fillets. Next time I think I might just buy the whole fish and like cook the whole thing fucking whole, head and all. I mean, I've seen some pretty good recipes with that. I also really want to do a, what the fuck do they call it? A salt bake on a fish. Probably a bronzini, or whatever the fuck that type of fish is. Basically, you take the fish and you don't season it with salt. Season it with other stuff, pepper maybe, stuff like that, right? And then you coat the bottom of a dish, a baking dish or something like that. Coat the bottom of that with salt. Like coat it with salt. Like it's just fucking salty as fuck down there. And then you put the fish in, and then you cover that son of a bitch up with more salt. So like you basically are just packing this fish with salt. Right? And when you do that, they say it doesn't get too salty. I don't know. It kind of makes me nervous because I think it might be too salty, but Gordon Ramsay's done it, some other people done it, said it doesn't taste that salty. So I just think it'd be a cool thing to try to do. All right. Let's get our steak marinated. Our little marinating container here. Toss it all in. That'll be enough for a few tacos, I guess. I have to come back and wash this knife because we gotta cut some other shit up with it. Alright, so I'm gonna put a little pineapple juice in here. Next, we're going to go with some Superior Dark Soy Sauce. we're gonna mix some white and dark soy sauce with this today, so give it best of both worlds. We're not gonna add any salt to this because this soy sauce is salty as fuck already. Picked these both up at Saraga here in Indianapolis. I like Saraga. It is a great place to get some tasty fucking food and some shit that, you know, you might not think about even once. So we got some soy sauce in there, a little bit of that pineapple juice. I'm just gonna grate some ginger here in a second if I can get a little bit of it peeled. This is just my quick ass fucking way at peeling this ginger. You probably shouldn't do it like this. Probably much better ways to do it, but this is what I'm doing. So, fuck safety. I say that, but I cut the fuck out of myself a couple weeks ago making something. To be fair, I was drinking. That happens sometimes. Like, one Thanksgiving, I really fucked up my finger. I was drunk after cooking and drinking all day. Wine, fucking whiskey, all kinds of shit. Make cocktails, right? I was hammered. And I was going to make me another old fashioned, and I had my peeler. I was peeling the orange peel for the thing, and it just took a big old chunk of my pinky out. Oh, well, now what are we going to do? Grate some of this ginger in here. I mean, you can measure it out, but I kind of just go with the feeling. So. That's what we should do anyway. Good ginger in there. Get a little more. Why not? Huh? I'm gonna try something new this time. I don't normally add this in, but we're going to try it. If I can remember what I was gonna just put it. That's it. Problem with intoxication. Sambo. Sambal. That's right. I better have some. I know I have some. Well, I did have some. I just brought some. There it is. So I knew I had some. Well, that's some other shit too. Just get the fuck out of it, huh? Why? Because I want to. That's why. I was gonna use some Chinese wine, but I'm not. I forgot I had this Mirin that we'll use. Sweetened Japanese sake. Once I get this meat marinated, we will bring the bar equipment over and cook. We will make our cantarito. And have a good time. Clean up as I go here because I don't usually do that and I always get pissed. because then I have a whole mess on my hands. I'm full as fuck. I'm drunk, and I don't want to clean it up. So it sits there, and I have to mess with it the next day, and sometimes it's even longer than that. So you gotta do what you gotta do. And okay, I'm pissed. I'm sorry. This is fucked up, right? So PBR bottles. I love PBR in bottles. It is my favorite way to drink half Blue Ribbon. And if you drink PBR bottles, you'll understand this. Even Dolly's pissed off at it. Look, there's no card suit on here. No card suit at all. And that is ridiculous. And it fucking upsets me. Because I don't have them all yet. I don't have them all. I got a lot, but I don't have them all. So I'm hoping that it may be just this batch, because this batch was made in St. Louis and not Wisconsin, but I don't know. It will make me sad if it does not exist. I love this shit. The Sandball Oleg. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know how you pronounce it. If I fuck it up, I'm sorry. That's not intentional. I'm just a dumb white American. So, what are you gonna do? Promise that it's not an insult to the culture. I like the stuff. I just don't know I just don't really know how to pronounce it. But it is what they make sriracha out of. And we got some sriracha up there too. That's gonna be our nice little topping at the end of it. And we're gonna put a little bit of lime juice in here too. Why? I don't know why. Because I think that fucking makes sense. Forgot to say, this stream is not for children. There's a lot of booze and there's a lot of fucking fuck words. So, you know, if you wanna cry about it, cry about it. Alright, take our lime. Y'all saw me break this the other day. Pissed me off. I need to buy a new. I bought this one because I was like, that's heavy duty. It won't fuck up. And look at it. Fucked up. Squeeze two halves. I'll squeeze some lines in here. Alright. Now, a little bit of sweetened sake, some here. Now we pop this on. Sometimes this can be a pain in the ass because it has to be so like leak-proof. I mean, you just do this. So these you probably saw in here, maybe you didn't, but the bottom of this and the top and the bottom and the lid have these like sharp ridges on them that like kind of help beat the meat. And it kind of tenderizes it a little bit with the marinade. So we got our marinade here. We're gonna toss it in the refrigerator. Are we rolling these? All right. Wash the hands. Make sure there's no beef juice on there. Beef juice. Okay. All right. Now, I think it's time to make a drink. So I'm gonna keep this cutting board over here. I'll have to wash my knife with my bigger knife real quick. Ooh, water fucking hot. Luckily, on Satan, it works great because it's hot. That's how I take showers, hotter than hell. Alright, on to the drink making, on to the drink finishing. that's good shit. Alright. So Cantarito, if you don't know what it is a kind of a fruitier Paloma, right? Your Paloma's got grapefruit juice and grapefruit soda and tequila. This adds a little bit of lime, some orange. I've got blood orange, so it's going to be a little sweeter and a little bit better color, even though you won't be able to see the guy on the glass on it. And then some limes. And then we top it off with a little grapefruit soda. This is my last little bottle. It is the Fever Tree Sparkling Pink Grapefruit. And it is going to be fucking tasty. My glass is in the freezer. My cup, the Cantarito cup is in the freezer. I don't know if grenadine goes bad, but we're going to find out. I don't think it is. It says, I can't read it, but it says one, okay, yeah, it says 1/20/26. So we're good. We have a few months left on our grenadine, which is good because I bought it last summer. Give it just a little shake. And the only thing we're using this for is to coat the rim of our glass, because we're coating that shit with some tahini. If I can find my tahini. Also, what makes this a tad bit different from a Paloma is we have a little sprinkle of salt. So, I guess we can go ahead and get started because we got to cut some shit up. So, and for you motherfuckers who always got something to say about people with their videos and their cooking and shit, I know. I already washed it. Look, now it's double sanitized. We got disinfecting mist. I've seen motherfuckers. Some people deserve it, man. Some people are gross. But, like, some people don't deserve it. There is a lot of gross ass people out there, though. Alright, so right now I'm just going to slice these limes. Have enough to make a couple of these, which would be nice. I guess I should make my producer a drink. I actually have a producer tonight, Olivia, so thanks for helping out. But I guess I should make you a drink too, huh? That's probably nice to do.
That'd be swell.
It's nice having a producer to help out with shit though, because now I can just concentrate on this and not have to really worry about anything else. This is a lot of fucking citrus right here. I was talking to somebody the other day who was allergic to citrus. I don't remember who it was. I was a bartender. How are you going to be a bartender and be allergic to citrus? I kept wondering why she kept wearing gloves when she was making these drinks. And turns out, allergic to citrus. What are you going to do? Alright, so I'm just going to juice these grapefruits in this little thing here because we're going to make a terrible mess. Because this will not fit into my citrus squeezer, so obviously I have to destroy this grapefruit. This grapefruit is fucking destroyed. Look at it. Ew. Nasty. Oh, that grapefruit pulp. Easiest way to get this stuff out. I said I was going to put music on too, and I forgot to do that. I got a Nina Simone record on, so I may just flip that over to the next side and turn it down so maybe you guys don't hear it. Dolly, you better stop. I don't know how people eat grapefruit by itself. I mean, I like it in a drink. It actually, this like sparkling pink grapefruit soda thing is actually pretty good. But I even like, grapefruit White Claws. They're not my favorite, but like I'll drink them. But yeah, I just don't understand it. They're like, oh, just put sugar on it and eat it like out of the thing. No, fuck you. It tastes gross. But for some reason in the drink, it really works. There's more than enough in here, but we're going to squeeze this other one out here too because the more grapefruit juice, I can make more of these drinks. I have no idea what time it is, so we'll figure it out. We may eat before 10 o'clock tonight, fucking I hope. Making that beef Wellington Monday was just a lot of fucking work. I mean, I knew it was gonna be. I wanted to get started earlier, but you know how it goes. My whole fucking routine was thrown off Sunday. So it was a little difficult, but it's all good. I had a good time on Sunday, so it's what matters. Or Monday. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Alright, now we gotta clean up off all this grapefruit pulp. We're gonna have to rinse this cutting board off here in a minute anyway. Okay. So we got our grapefruit juice juiced. Thank God we have a fine mesh strainer to use in a little bit. Alright. I'm just winging the ratios on this. We'll figure it out. Here. We should actually use the lime version of this. Alright. Boom. Got our lime going in. Get a little bit of lime juice. Swap it out. It really does suck that this citrus squeezer is fucked up and does not. The fucking handle broke off of it. It was crazy. I did not want that to happen. Oh yeah. Squeeze. It's hard to get a grip with only my fucking finger on there too. Keep one of these to garnish with. Dolly, are you hungry? beat me to it in a minute. Our last half alive. Alright, now we go into the blood orange. I'm just going to take it all out because the orange is a little bigger. Doing this blood orange is what broke my fucking squeezer here. Producer. I just think the colors on blood oranges are fucking, it's just very cool. It looks like blood. I hear a little whistling. I think it's my hot water heater. So if you hear that on there, sorry but not. I like hot water. Squeeze! Okay. We got our fruit juice ready to go here. So now, we get rid of these fruit pieces. I miss having a yard, so a lot of times, you know, I just put this in a compost bin. But I don't have a yard, so I can't do that. I will soon enough, though. I will soon enough. That is going to be for our garnish on the drink, so let me go ahead and just quarter that. I guess half it, because it's already a half, so let's just do one more. So this side over here. Give this a quick rinse and set it aside while it dries off a little bit. We are only cooking, we're only cutting some fruit, some cilantro, jalapeno, and onion on here. So there's a little bit of citrus on there. It's not going to be the end of the world. But we are going to use our bar mat. I don't remember the brand. Don't remember how much it was. I just know I got it on Amazon. And it is fucking nice. It's got the little bar mat side over here. You got this thing. They say this is a cutting board, but it's plastic. It's like a real cheap plastic. I don't want to cut them. So that's why I cut it on the wood thing, because because I don't like cutting into plastic. We get enough microplastics and shit. Shouldn't be adding more. Alright. First we gotta get some ice in here. And probably grab our Campavito cup. We gotta pay the ice tax for Dolly. She got it. Alright, so this was soaked in cold water and then put in the freezer. Ooh, it's a little slippery. Put in the freezer. That way, this is kind of like a terracotta, like pottery. And it's just gonna keep that cold in there and make the drink really, really cold, really tasty. So I guess let's go ahead and get fucking started. We've got our producer's glass over here. Bam, bam, bam. So, here is how we're going to make this. We're going to start with 1.5 ounces of grapefruit juice. Actually, we're going to do 2 ounces of grapefruit juice because we are making 2. And we'll probably use all this lime juice. 2 ounces of lime juice. If I have 2 ounces here, I don't know if I do, we'll see. The blood orange juice. We got about 1.5 ounces. Close enough. Alright, so we got that all in there. Smells fucking fantastic. Now, it's time for our tequila. I've got the G4, 4th generation. That's why it's called G4. We're going to do, if I have enough, I may have to bust out another bottle. I'm going to say we're going to do 6 ounces of this. Are we going to kill the bottle? We might. Nope. There's still a little bit in there. Alright. So that is there. I'm going to take our grenadine syrup that is not bad because it expires in 2026. I'm going to just kind of squirt it around this little circle thing. Then we're going to take our glass and drop it in there. Kind of coat it. Same thing with this one. We'll have to get a straw for these because this stuff is messy. But that's how we're going to keep our tahini on there. You can already see it's dripping all over the fucking place. Alright. Shake. Whew, my hands are cold. Alright, now, since we made such a mess already, we'll make another one. Alright, we're going to put that over here. Put some more on this one. We're just going to kind of leave them here on the side. We're going to leave them upside down. Now we're going to take some tahini. Normally I would put it around the circle thing, but I put all that grenadine on there, so we're going to have to find a different way to do this. A little bit of tahini on there. Another quick dip. We got our rim coated with tahini on that one. Now let's do this one. Alright, now we're going to grab some ice. A couple cubes for each glass. Or maybe, no, let's try it this way. I was going to use the my ice spheres. I don't think it's going to fit in my 23 left. A little ice in there. Ice in there. Alright, we're going to give this one more little shake. It's very tequila heavy. We're going to put a splash more grapefruit juice in there. And a little bit more lime juice. Give it another, just a little bit of a shake. Ooh, making a mess. Need sugar. I feel like John Travolta in that GIF. Found it. Y'all know which one I'm talking about? Pulp Fiction. I don't know what it's talking about. That's how I feel most of the time. We're going to sprinkle a little bit of agave syrup in there just to sweeten that son of a bitch up a little bit. Ooh. Ooh, my hands are cold. And I'm spilling all over the fucking plate. Sometimes, since this strainer is so fine, things get stuck. But, you know, those particles ain't getting any drink, so that's a plus. I need to get one that's like specifically for bar stuff. This is, I don't know why I have a strainer this small, but I do. And I haven't made one of these drinks in a while, so this might not be good. Well, I gotta drink some of yours because I need to put grapefruit soda in there too. Oh yeah, all it needed was a little bit of agave syrup. Good now. Ooh, that's tahini. But everything else got a good little oomph to it. Okay, yeah. That's all of that. So now we do a little bit of grapefruit soda. Garnish it with a little bit of lime. I got a bottle cap stuck on the bottom of my foot. have some straws. Although my straw might not be big enough. Cheers. That tastes pretty fucking good if you ask me. I'm not unhappy with it. It's strong as fuck though, I'll tell you that much. I'm gonna get this out of here. Fold this up. This is dishwasher safe too, by the way, which is even fucking better. Okay, now we're gonna rinse off this and we're gonna get back to the other shit. But first, we're gonna take a very quick break and transition to the other thing. So this is the way it's Hey, we might be having some technical difficulties. There we go.
You said wait, it's quick. It's quick. I know. Transition. Stop the street. Your dog's hungry. I brought the bowl over.
I need to do another video like that. We'll be right back.
Are we fine?
We should run commercials, and it should just be Indian commercials with stupid shit. I think that would be funny. I don't know you. Fuck you. You don't smoke Larry. Alright. I didn't even put salt in these either. Fuck that up. Stir your drink. Alright.
Go ahead, transition again. Are you ready? Yes? Should you just take out before I hit transition? I can. You guys said should you use take out before I hit transition? Alright, I'm hitting it.
Good.
Mhm.
Yeah, welcome back. There's a fucking delay on my screen. There's a longer delay on Facebook than there is Twitch, which is kind of interesting. I don't know. I'm still trying to fucking stream on TikTok, but it's still not letting me because I'm not cool enough. And stream from my phone. Maybe I should get another clamp and just stream from TikTok on my other phone. Alright, now we're gonna make our salsa, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I'm gonna plop it in this hole here. Alright. First, we're gonna cut this nectarine. It is much softer than they were the other day, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Luckily, my knife is sharp enough, it won't really matter. Like I said, I haven't used nectarines in this recipe before, but I had them and I thought they would go well with everything else, so that's what we're doing. Of course, I got this little fucking piece that's What are you barking at, Dolly? Is there something bad outside? Is it a person? We don't like people. Dolly likes people more than I like people. I need to get one of those shirts that says, "Dog is friendly, owner will bite you." That stuff stuck in my foot. Almost cut myself again. Woo! That would not have been pleasant. This might be a little too ripe to use, but we'll use some of them. You don't need a lot. What you do though? Yeah, you can definitely tell that it is super ripe because it is very, very sweet. Another day, this probably would have been too mushy to use. Dolly, the neighbors are allowed to exist. As much as we both hate it, they are. Unfortunately, there's people in the world, Dolly, other than us. So, you can't bark and growl at everyone that walks by. I want to do it too, trust me. But you can't have conversations with my dog. She's really not mean. She's really a fucking big baby, but she just likes to bark at things that she can't see outside. This might be enough nectarine already on there, so I'm gonna eat this other piece. Sorry, it's slimy and it fell. I'm also going to cut up this pineapple a little bit because it is big. And I was lazy today and used canned pineapple, so fuck you. I didn't feel like buying a whole pineapple and cutting it. I've been meaning to make this type of taco for like 3 weeks now. I've like bought the stuff for it and everything, and I just like, 1 week I got really sick, the next week I just was busy. Basically, this is just going to be red onion, pineapple, some cilantro, some jalapeno. And all that good stuff. It gives it a very sweet and savory taste with the marinade in the meat, and then you have the little bit of heat from the jalapeno and the sriracha for the topping. And then we did put that sambal in the marinade as well. So this should have a lot of good flavor. Won't be too hot. I just hope it's not too salty because I haven't used this soy sauce before for this yet. So, but the good news is we're not cooking it in the sauce. We're not taking all of it out. So. What is it, darling? If this was a Sunday and I had more time, I would have busted out the tortilla press and got some masa, and I would have made some tortillas. But I'm using store-bought tortillas because I don't have the time. Nor the energy. Today was a busy day at work. Darling, what would you like? Do you need a water? Do you need water? We'll get you a water. You got some in here, but we'll get you some fresh water. Alright, now let's chop up our jalapeno. First, we're going to cut the stem off. One of my favorite kitchen tools that I bought is this pepper de-seeder and de-core. It would be a great way to make stuffed jalapenos too, because you can really hollow these out pretty nice. Just brush these seeds off to the side, and we'll wipe it down later. Alright, now we're going to slice these jalapenos into rings and then slice them up into dices. I was thinking about doing a quick pickle on some red onion, but I don't want to mess with it. Because even though it's a quick pickle, it still takes a little bit of time, and I should have done it earlier, but it's okay. I'll make it. I need to make some arepas again. That's what I need to do. That's when I use the pickled red onion. But it's for arepas, which, you know, gotta know your market. And some of these food truck places and some of these places like the Garage Hall is not. I'm not their market. I want authentic shit, and their shit is Americanized as fuck and not the best. I was excited the other day. I was like, they had a taco food truck fest over at Daredevil, and I bought some empanadas from this Venezuelan food truck, and like they were very average. They were heavily lacking in seasoning, so I don't know if they're just catering to a certain type of person, certain type of individual that's afraid of seasonings. Same people whose ancestors invaded countless countries for spices, and now they don't like to use them. So, what's that about? I don't fucking know. I like spices, I like to use them, and I like peppers, and I like all that shit. Gotta have some flavor. And that's why you'll never catch me fucking, like, meal prepping and shit like that. Ain't no way I'm eating fucking boiled chicken and rice for fucking 5 days in a row. You gotta be out of your goddamn mind. I'd rather be fat. I have lost a little bit of weight though, speaking of that, but I have lost a little bit. I can feel it in my shirts and my pants. But I'm losing it. Being sick for, like, puking for 6 days a couple weeks ago probably didn't help, but, you know, what are you gonna do? I mean, it probably did help. It helped me lose weight, and it was very unpleasant, but jalapeno in there. Cut our cilantro up. Just gonna put it into a big ball. then we're just gonna. I love the smell of cilantro. I love the taste of cilantro. Some people don't. I guess it's a genetic thing, and some people it tastes like soap. I guess I don't know. Feel sorry for those types of people. Kind of like I feel sorry for vegans. No, I don't. They're not real people. Vegans do not exist in my world. Mixing a bit of cilantro in here, a lot of cilantro in there. For all you people that freak out when somebody scrapes a knife against the cutting board, it was this side, not the sharp side. I try to keep this knife as sharp as possible. I need to buy a good sharpener. The only sharpener I have is a really cheap one that I don't like to run my knives through. But I want one of those like disc ones I see advertised on fucking Facebook all the time. Like it's like a cylinder and it mounts to the counter and you just do all that shit. Throw a little pineapple juice in there. Now it's time to cut our onion. Slice it straight down the middle first. Cut off this end. Cut off this. Down. And then we're going to peel the top layer off. I don't know why they call this a red onion. It's more purple than it is red, unless I'm fucking colorblind. And that could be a thing, because whatever. But I think it's more purple than it is red, so I don't really understand why it's a red onion. Maybe the person that named it's fucking colorblind, not me. I don't know. Got some leftover tahini on my lips. Is it whoop? Getting a little thick. Cheers, I'll finish this drink. So, I'm really liking this new setup that I have for cooking while intoxicated. This shit's been on my Amazon wish list for a long ass time. And there's no ethical consumption under late stage capitalism, so I'm sorry. But I bought it on Prime Day to save some money. And it's nice. I mean, it like holds my camera, my camera. That's what you're seeing here. And then it holds my phone as well. And it's nice that I can have like a picture-in-picture like I used to, but like now the phone does it wirelessly. I don't have to have the motherfucker plugged in. So it's a little easier to use. This might be enough red onion. Half of it. I'm not sure. We'll give it a good mix and see here shortly. We're almost done. The only thing we have to do after this is cook up that steak, and that's not going to take long at all. Because the skirt steak is thin, and it's good. So I actually think we are good on this red onion and everything else. You know, I said it was some Asian fusion, so we're going to use chopsticks to stir it. Mainly just because I like using chopsticks to stir things and mix things up rather than other shit. So. Some of that red onion, tiny red onion incorporated in there. We might be able to use some more, a little bit more red onion. Let's just take a taste and see where we're at. It's not too bad. My only problem is it's not hot enough. The jalapeno, I only have one. So let's see what we can do about that. I don't really know what I can do about that at the moment. I have to put some more, a little bit of sambal in there. No, that'll be alright. We'll use the sriracha. Say fuck it, using my hands and mix this up. You ain't eating it, I am. And my hands are clean. So I'm gonna pop this in the fridge, wipe our counter down here, and bust out our burner. We got our nice and marinated meat. Get some shit out of the way. I don't know why I'm wiping this cutting board off. We don't need it anymore. It needs to be washed. So let's put our lines right here. Let's start cleaning up a little bit. How about that? At least wiping this counter down. Wish I had another jalapeno to put in there, but it's alright. We'll add some sriracha to the final product. Alright, now we can start the actual cooking process, which won't take long at all. So I'm going to heat up a couple of these tortillas. I don't know how many tacos this will make, so we're just going to do that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I almost, well, I mean, no, it wouldn't work. If I had another person here, it would have worked, because then it would have been 3 tacos each, but now we get 5 tacos each, if we can fill them up, but we'll see what happens. They're not very big tacos. I'm using flour tortillas because, fuck you, that's why. I don't have to explain shit to you. I like corn tortillas quite a bit, but sometimes it's, you know, for fajitas, I want flour tortillas. For this, I could go either way, and then for like traditional tacos with like meat, onions, cilantro, stuff like that, it's definitely corn. Tacos and tequila across the street from my place is very. Sometimes I get confused because sometimes I order corn and sometimes I order flour. And sometimes I ordered flour and they gave me corn. You know, I'm not disappointed on it, but you know, kind of wanted something that wasn't there. You gotta kind of be in the mood for corn tortillas, I think, because like sometimes they're not good. They have to be made well and like have a good spry to them, I guess I should say. If you don't, and they're rubbery, which I've had a few in my time, it's not that good. That's not today. Alright, so we're gonna bring our burner over here. See if that's in the shot. Make sure we're good. I think it is. Yeah. Push it back a little bit. If you could smell this right now, it smells fantastic. However, I don't want all this sauce in there, so we're going to pour it in our strainer. I think Dolly might have to go outside. We may have to take another break. Alright. This is going to be a real quick cook. Like I said, the skirt steak doesn't take long at all. We might not get 10 tacos out of it. We might get 6. But it's still, it'll still be good. Well, I'm not sure where my skillet is. It's over here in this little baggie. Again, we're busting out the hex clad. It did well for us the other day. It's going to do well for us today. So I know sesame oil is typically a finishing oil, but we're going to use a little bit when we make this. Let this heat up. Luckily, these hex-clad pans heat up very quickly. Yeah, I think that's what Dolly's issue is. She needs to go potty. Right, Dolly? But she's on her way. A little olive oil in there. And I'm going to put a little sesame oil. You know, I really need to make these things I made a while back. I got the fucking idea from Applebee's of all fucking places. But they have an appetizer there, and they're like wonton, sweet chili chicken, like wonton tacos. And I've made them at home before, and they are fucking tasty. Alright, we're gonna just dump our meat in, but it was not hot enough yet, so we're gonna pretend that didn't happen. Just pretend it didn't happen, alright? You didn't see me pour that in there when it wasn't hot. I mean, it's hot, but This meat is pretty cold. Cooled the pan down probably quite a bit. That's hot as fuck. I don't know. I don't get why we didn't have no sizzle on it. We'll get there though. Problem is, I'm hungry and I'm just fucking trying to rush it. Turn the temperature up. It was heating up. You can see that soy sauce has really coated that meat. It is nice and brown. Can I get a little sizzle here? A little bit? Kind of wondering, starting to wonder if my burner's going bad, but it's hot. Ooh. Well, while we let that sit there, I'm going to flip a record and hope you don't get blocked by the Facebook guys. I believe this is an original pressing of Nina Simone's Silk and Soul. Yeah, it's definitely got some heat. I don't know why it ain't sizzling. Well, now I'm really confused because it's hot as fuck. And we got some steam going, but we don't have any sizzle. What happens when you party naked? This is what happens when you go skiing in the Alps. If you know, you know. Good news is, it's not too salty and it tastes good. Confusing news is, I don't know why it's not sizzling. I don't know why we ain't got a little bit of a sizzle. I really hope this burner's not going out, because I fucking love this burner. It might be though, honestly, because it's hotter than motherfucker, but it's doing what it needs to do. But even the sauce is like bubbling and boiling a little bit, but we still don't have a sizzle sound. Disappointing. I like that sound. I can smell it cooking, so. That's gonna be too loud. Whew, I looked straight into a light I shouldn't have looked into, and now I'm blind. I'm gonna boil out some of this juice. I don't know what the fuck's going on with this thing. I'm a little concerned. It's still cooking, it's heating up, but it's not 400 and fucking something degrees. Which is quite unfortunate. I have another one that has a double burner, but I can't really. But that one only has like 10 set. It has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It doesn't have like temperatures. So I don't know exactly where I'm at with it. Yeah, it should be sizzling like a motherfucker right now, but it ain't. I know there's some grease on the burner. I thought I got it all cleaned off, but that might be it. I don't know. It's cooking, I can tell you that much. Needs a little bit more spice though, so we're gonna toss some crushed red pepper in there. Alright, so I am going to turn on this fan. It may be a little loud, but I'm not trying to set my fire alarm off. And we may. Okay. Let me grab the lid that kind of fits this thing, just in case I need to put something out real quick. Alright, so we're going to toss a little 100 proof bourbon in here. And let that burn. Here we go, it is off. Fire is out. Now, that means we take a shot. It's rough. Oh my God. The sweet and saltiness of this is fantastic. But we need more. Assemble the lid. Alright, so we're just going to scoop this out of here. It may have some extra juice and extra sauce, but whatever, I'll do what I want. I'll tell you what, if you're at a restaurant, and they bring out one of these, you're about to pay $8 per taco. It came with my tortilla press, is why I have it. Ooh. Oh, and those tortillas are perfect. It's hot, but ooh. Yeah. Hot, 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 hot. 1, 2, 3. If I turn it this way, I get 1, 2, 3, 4. These tortillas may be a little overcooked. I think they'll be fine. Alright, I'm just going to make one of these for right now, and then you'll see it, and then I'm going to eat it, because I'm fucking hungry. I ain't got no more time to fucking waste with you people. Just kidding, I like you people. Slaw, salsa, whatever the fuck you want to call it, on top. little sriracha. There we go. We got our nice steak tacos marinated in soy sauce, ginger, and a few other things. And we got our sambal, and we got our sriracha on top. So, we're gonna go ahead and eat this shit, and I'll see you later.